Yo, Josue.
Like, I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. I don't know about this.
I don't know about this either. On our way to Philadelphia, nobody's watching. Why would they?
I mean, because people have lives, you know.
Like us?
Of course. I mean, we just pretty much took a nap, and here we are, on the road.
I'm wearing my 1990 sunglasses because I'm going back to Philadelphia, like in the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't look like Terminator. I'm not going to get laid with these.
No, probably not. Speaking of that, so let me get
What,
this.
getting laid or what?
No, not that. You going back to your old stopping grounds.
Yeah.
How are you such a diehard Celtics fan? You probably told us before, but I zone out sometimes when you talk. How are you a diehard Celtics fan? Oh, growing up you were. Or,
right.
You know, and you grew up in
Because my father was a Yankees and a Celtics fan, which makes no sense. But if you really think about it, from a standpoint of tradition with the franchises, they aren't so different. You ever think about the winningest?
What made him grab it? Oh, okay, because at the time,
in the 60s, you had like Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris, and the Celtics had Russell and, Heinz. The Celtics. 11 and 13.
11 and 13, that's right.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm like shocked on so many levels that number one, no one's tuned in yet. There's somebody. It's probably Xanis. I'm shocked.
What's up, Xanis? Thanks for showing some love.
Yeah, man, if that's him. I'm shocked on so many levels that, number one, first let me check this chat thing. Super chat. What does that mean, super chat? I'm shocked, like, that, number one, the Sixers are so soft mentally. And, like, number two, the Celtics are so strong mentally.
Yeah, they're soft in the sense of they're overconfident, or are they soft in how they won't give the Celtics much credit for how great they've been defending them?
I don't think the two kind of really correlate too much. Like, I think they're soft because they cracked under the pressure of the crowd at the Garden and the Celtics play. And then afterward, wouldn't put any credit on Boston at all, right?
That's what I'm saying, though, because that's kind of soft.
That's kind of soft. I mean, but
you're gonna bring up Miami, say that Miami was much
Miami is more bad. I mean, they have soft fans and soft players, and it's like Miami is such a soft team to play with, right? So, yeah, there's that, and then I don't know. They just look like a different headlights last night. Once that lead dropped.
I'll tell you this: going into Game 2, I had the feeling that the Sixers were gonna pull it off. Well, I said pull it off.
I thought I had the Sixers winning.
I had them winning it. Yeah, I did. And then, of course, when the game unfolded, I was like, okay, here it is. But, man, I mean, we've seen this so many times throughout the regular season. So many comebacks. And it still amazes me. I mean, last night was easily up there with some of the best ones. It's not quite as
over the years or this season?
This season.
Yeah.
It's not spectacular as the 26-point comeback against the Rockets or the one against the Oklahoma City Thunder. But granted, with the roster and everything,
Rockets was crazy.
Yeah, that was the best one. I was going to talk about that. But the fact that they're able to do it with, of course, the injuries and Jaylen Brown, going out there limping half the time. Which, by the way, how do you feel about that? Should Jaylen Brown be playing? Right
now? I figured he shouldn't have been playing last night at all. I mean, as the game went on, he clearly loosened up. But man, he was so stiff in those opening plays.
Oh yeah, you tell
and
he didn't look great.
Yeah, he didn't look good. I mean, and he just looked ginger, and I thought he was missing switches on defense. But then by the end of the game, your adrenaline takes over.
Right.
But if the doctor says you shouldn't play, then why the hell is he playing? I mean, that's my question,
Why is that information being released?
Because he released.
He told her, hey, don't say you just went against the doctor's orders.
I don't think they...
I think it's un-Celtics of
the Celtics. I don't think they probably didn't expect him to say it. I mean, I didn't expect him to say it.
I was surprised.
I was surprised, but it's like, do you think Brown is going to have any minute restrictions for Game 3? I wouldn't even play him Game 3.
Yeah, I can see him setting up. But see, that's the thing, though. Wouldn't you rather see them Brown Game 2, have him go on the road, and come back and make your debut of the series in Game 3?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, but at the same time, that 2-0 series lead just made us all breathe a little bit lighter. I was just shocked that when he looked so ginger, he looked so stiff, especially on that dunk.
I mean, he was just...
That
he had a couple of dunks. He wasn't even hesitated to go up to
No, but he
get
wasn't.
up there
He was
to
having a
jump.
hard time. He was until that. I think it was the third quarter during that comeback. He really lifted, but in that first half, he was really struggling to get off his feet.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it looked ugly, and I was shocked that Stevens played him at all, especially after that. But you know, they take a 2-0 commanding. That's a commanding lead. You really get some breathing room going back to Philly, where I've been saying forever it's hostile there. I mean, the Garden. I think the difference between Sixers fans and Celtics fans, not to trash on Sixers fans, but Celtics fans really know hoops. Mm-hmm. Sixers fans are just crazy, nasty. You know,
what's Saturday gonna be like?
Crazy.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
Game starts at 5.
I have a
start
feeling
drinking at 12.
Maybe that's why it's an early game, or maybe the national TV hookup had to be that way. But I'm psyched it's an early game. We're out of there by 10, man. We're going to party.
And you got the 6 o'clock start on Monday. So
that's great too. 2 early games. But yeah, I think that they're going to be pretty lubed up on Cinco de Mayo coming there. And I'm telling you, those fans they're crazy. You're not going to, you'll see. Have you ever been to a Sixers game?
I'm not.
Yeah, well, there's been no reason to go for quite a while.
You going to be raging afterwards?
Raging?
Are we going to partake in the Cinco de Mayo festivities?
Probably. I mean, I think by that point we'd have to, right? I don't know why.
Am I going to meet the old crew? Are you gonna be chill with the old boys from the back in the day, childhood friends?
Tonight you'll meet childhood friends.
Oh man.
Tomorrow, I have a couple friends that live in the city, but I think we'll be too busy. You know, if I get a link up with anybody for drinks after the game, the bars don't close at 1 like they do in Boston. You know. So. Some stay open. Backing up. And
yeah,
the Fours, if it's not a Bruins game,
they put the lights on and like.
Yeah, no, if it's not a Bruins game, the Fours is shut down. It's ridiculous. You go in and I ask for a scotch on the rocks, and they give you what? Nothing, because they won't give you straight alcohol. Like, how crazy is that? No, it's not like I'm like wanting to do it like a shot, you know. But
yeah, that's one thing Boston. I wish they would change that. It's not just them. A lot of other places too.
Yeah, man. But if they could come away with 1 win, obviously the series is over at 3-1. I think, you know, especially with 2 out of 3 games being in Boston. But they've got to pull one out here in Philly. They can't have another flopper road trip like they did in Milwaukee.
Right.
You know, you just can't. And they have to get the monkey off their back. And then if they beat Philly, does this team have a legit chance at LeBron and the Cavs? Do you think so?
You're just going to dismiss the North like that, man? You think the Raptors
Oh, well,
are done?
I'm going to tell you, if the Raptors win...
I don't know yet.
Which I think they're done. But if they win, you want to talk about mentally weak. Because they are better than Cleveland in every way. They're just weak.
No, I think it's just LeBron, man. It's like kryptonite. They just can't get over him. And I think game 1 was such a huge blow that they're just like, we may never be able to beat LeBron. They're kind of just in their head at this point. That's soft, isn't it? That is.
So if the Raptors win, why even going to be that's going to be like Adam Silver's going to have like nightmares over that.
Celtics and Cavs, those 2 conference finals again.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like
Kyrie.
No Kyrie, which kind of sucks. But could the Celtics beat the Cavaliers team?
Yes, they can. But you have to think that some of these guys are going to step up. No, I mean you got a handful of players in those trades out for the deadline, and I feel like they're pretty much all non-existent throughout this playoffs.
Because he, and when I say he, I mean LeBron.
Here comes the bash.
Yeah, I'm not going to bash him, but
he's been balling, man.
Well, he's been balling because he has to, because he pissed off all his former teammates, traded away the whole team for a bunch of unproven Lakers.
Where is he going next year?
Guts, I agree with Logan. Where is he going next year? Maybe Philly.
He's going to Philly.
You think?
Yeah, man.
Let's see here. They don't have guts. I agree. We might have to shut this shit down. Could you guys hear us? Yeah, we're live. Okay, so anyway, going to Philly?
Yeah. It's the best opportunity. You have a huge window with those guys. Well, maybe not huge with Embiid. I think the guy has like 4 years left. We'll see. And you have Ben Simmons as your point guard. I think the two can coexist with each other. That's sort of been the argument.
You think what, Simmons and
LeBron can coexist? Yeah.
Well, I think they can too because, yeah.
I hope it's okay. I mean, I think that they're probably just going to play more.
Are you playing Anna Horford's podcast?
It's time
Why are you hooked up to the Bluetooth?
Because I hooked it up so I could play some music. I don't know
why.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to hook this up to the Bluetooth so that way people can hear us.
I was listening to it.
Anna, I'm like, who is that woman? Oh, it's Al Horford's sister.
Nice plug there.
Yeah, see that? Oh, no, Lola heard that. Oh, the dog heard it. So, you know,
Lola wants to get into this video now.
We might have to come back. The dog's barking. We'll be back.
Lola,
you know what?
Down.
Let's get back on in New York. So we'll see you in New York.
I'm trying to go live here, Lola. You ruined it.
Okay, she stopped. That's what we. I think it's not Hyper Lake thing.
So where?
I don't know. He might stay in Cleveland.
You jump with the tunes?
No, I'm trying to hook up the speakers. Disconnect you and hook up YouTube.
I'm sorry.
Who even gave you access to this? Damn it! All right, you know we'll be back in New York.